3 experienced officials tonight to govern, all with 20 years plus Division I. Officiating, Groover, his second national championship game. Anderson, his second. Oglesby, who's worked multiple Final Fours, his first national title game assignment. Well, it's been an incredible and enjoyable ride through this tournament, and now we're down to 1 game for the championship. We're underway.
Jim Nance, Grant Hill. The Tar Heels go a little. Wait a minute. Boy, does that feel good.
There's a Baji, just like he did against Villanova from almost the same spot on the floor. He hits an opening 3.
He is confident right now. Not much of a bump to open him up. Big time drill.
He's hit now 10 of his last 11 from 3 in the tournament. It's crazy.
Big how they defend the guards. Most important aspect of this Tar Heel offense.
Look at Baycott spinning, and that was partially blocked, and it is off Black of North Carolina.
And right away, putting Abaji in screen and roll, off a dribble handoff right there. Aggressive, almost the same spot where he knocked down a couple threes early Saturday night. But the defense, too, of Kansas, disruptive, much like we saw against Villanova.
No, he was 6 out of 7 from behind the arc against the Wildcats, had 21 in that game. McCormick led them with a season-high 25.
Kansas does a great job going side to side.
Here is McCormick, going to take the jumper.
How about these two, huh? How about that for an open? Big time. Big fella stepping out, does his damage low.
Interesting matchup. Wilson on Manic. Wilson, the perimeter guy.
Stuck back outside, and Davis back of the rim Blues, and coming out with it. McCormick on the floor, and he's able to get it to Wilson.
Whew, I don't know what Bill Self has done with nice dive to the rim.
And at the other end, Wilson fouled on the shot.
You got to get back and cover. Really took advantage of that loose ball situation, but interestingly enough, RJ got a great look because Harris was trying to help, but boy, does this mean something. You've been through it.
I mean, how about that? 2 big guys getting dirty on the floor. Every possession counts. And you said it best, transition defense a must against the Kansas team.
A little bit of an unsung star for the Jayhawks at the line during this tournament. Jalen Wilson has averaged a double-double through the 5 NCAA tournament games. And what did he do against Villanova? 11 points and 12 rebounds.
And of course, 7 double-doubles during the course of the year. Great driver, gets to the free throw line, and a real good defender as well.
Like I said, he'll be matched up with Manic. Obviously, we know Manic can get going. Guarding him at the three-point line, a must.
Listen, Manic has played 9 games against Kansas, right, Jim?
Yep, that's right. And Oklahoma. And that's McCormick denying Baycott as Harris weaves past, gets it to McCormick, and that pass almost stolen by Love. This start looking very similar to Saturday for Kansas as McCormick fights on Baycott. Fade away, no. Wilson touched it last.
And it's interesting, Carolina stayed at home, just played one-on-one on the big guy.
Right here, just a fantastic confrontation at the rim. And Baycott, not used to seeing him get his shot blocked. You wonder if the lift because of that ankle is giving him trouble.
That's the key here, the elevation and also his screening ability like this, his mobility.
Davis taps it out to Manic. Took a second to gather it, and he hits the shot for Carolina's first points.
Well, that is very difficult to do, that little pump fake. You don't have control of the ball. Boy, he is shooting beautifully.
Came into this game with 100 points during this NCAA tournament run. And there's Brown getting blocked. And that was last touched by Kansas. Celebrate the 2022 National Championship win with officially licensed locker room tees, hats, and more. For all your team apparel and accessories, head to ncaa.com/shop.
This is the matchup right here on any ball screens. RJ's so good at finding people. Baycott does not look real mobile, Jim.
Looks like he's limping out there too at times.
Love driving in. That's a charge.
Offensive foul. He is another guy. When he gets going, Jim, this kid is incredible. Doesn't mind the moment, takes big shots, particularly in the second half.
How about Harris coming from the weak side there? was already there before Love jumped in the air. Foul trouble and staying out of foul trouble is a must for the Tar Heels.
He needs him in charge, taken.
Harris.
Nice screen.
Feeding it again down to Bake. Let's see what Baycott can do to defend. And what a nice soft
Manic's
touch.
hurt.
Yeah,
Manic's
got
hurt.
Manic on the floor.
That's not good.
Hard foul right there. I didn't see what happened, but
He went down in a tumble.
Comes after McCormick made the move on Baycott down low. Got the left-hander to go.
Oh, got his legs caught underneath.
no, also got an elbow, it looked like, as
Got hit in the head.
McCormick was coming
Yeah.
down.
That's it right there.
Inadvertent, I would assume.
Yeah, we're going to take a look at it, but that's, to me, and I'm sure Gene will have his thoughts, not intentional.
He was going up for that hook shot and coming down. Caught Manic right there on the face.
Just a basketball play.
The officials are looking at it, but I don't see what else McCormick could have done. And then he hits his tailbone on top of it, so he gets elbowed to the forehead. Gene?
Just incidental. I'm with Raph on the play. It's just McCormick coming down after the shot. It unfortunately hits Manic in the temple area in a tough spot, but they'll take a quick look and just go incidental contact on it, guys.
He looks a little dazed, too. He didn't, you know, interestingly enough, pregame, he was standing out here. He really wasn't himself. Would you agree with me?
I agree.
Legal basketball play. Legal basketball.
A legal basketball play, unquestionable.
Now, to your point, he was definitely kind of zoning in, getting himself ready, not really taking shots.
And Baycott's going out. This is when they play small, where Manic is very important. Oh, he's still in.
Still
Okay.
there.
I saw him go to the bench, but he's hobbling just a little bit.
Manic's the one that's going to stay in it. It's kind of interesting after all that. The tumble on the tailbone, the hit to the head.
They looked at empty side ball screen, then spread. They get a piece of the paint and kick to Manic. He loves that pick and pop. They got what they want here if they go inside.
Baycott's going to take it from the outside. It's McCormick underneath clearing. That matchup of bigs, they know each other well, Baycott and McCormick. As Harris tries to get it to McCormick, and Manic jumped the lane.
Can't leave your feet like that anytime, much more at this level.
Out to Love. Baycott's got himself a rebound, tried to give it up to Black, and it's off Abachi.
What a nice defensive play by Abachi.
Fast start for the Jayhawks again, fellas.
Really solid, top of their game early.
Great pace, fun to watch.
Well, Armando Baycott 0 for 3 from the floor. What's he look like to you guys?
Well, he's just not quite right. You can see the ankle here giving him some trouble. We saw this earlier. Normally, that's a dunk at the rim for him. Defensively, McCormick scores. That wasn't bad defense right there. Forced him into a tough shot, but you see him laboring, hobbling, just stumbling around the court, a little uncertain, not moving well. And Baycott, something to keep an eye on as this game progresses. Typically, sprained ankles get worse, not better, as the game wears on.
Both teams stay with their first 5 on the floor after the first break. Baycott going to try it again. On McCormick, flips it up, and he's on the board.
Not too bad. Nice ISO when he got out of bounds. Didn't follow to the guard inbounding.
Abachi.
So good
He's
without
right around Leaky Black. He's
And
a
a
great defender.
And a great screen there by McCormick, sealing Baycott, preventing him from coming over to help.
He's so good without the ball low.
5 quick ones for Abachi.
Abachi on love too. Can't overhelp. Another ISO.
Baycott backing in McCormick. Too strong with it. Brown is there in a reach-in call.
Little nickel dimer there. Brown, good rebound. But how about the big fella? A little separation here. Nice little call by Hubert in that timeout to get him involved. As you mentioned, a little screen, but the great ability to make himself available.
So Black with the foul.
You're right, Abaji. Constant movement.
Nice pin down. You got to stay at home.
McCormick
very good at finding people opposite.
Off the mark with that one. Those two tangled for years. They're in the Virginia area, played AAU ball together.
Nice help by McCormick.
And that's Manick trying to tap it. What a save. Right to Baycott, to Black. And Carolina with his biggest moment so far.
A hustle play, big time by Davis.
Whew, what a save that was.
Pretty. We got the open jumper.
Wilson, head fake, drives on Baycott.
He is so good driving right. Got to force him the other way.
Oh, there's a foul on Kansas. It's called on McCormick.
Talk about hustle play right there. Davis, fantastic save, and another fantastic save by Baycott. 50-50 balls a must. And right now, North Carolina hanging on, but those loose balls are essential, valuing the possession and able to score on that particular play.
They know where the lines are, don't they?
They sure do.
His jumper, Brady the other night, towing that line on the side.
Love now for two. Oh boy, did he hit two big ones at the end of the game to ice it against Duke. It was a 2-point game when he stood up line with about 8 seconds to go, made them both.
And then that three big time as well.
Oh yeah, that's
Well, it was impressive. He started 2 for 9 from the field against Duke. He made 9 of his last 11, so we know he can get going and likes the second half.
And now Remy, a guy that can dribble, drive, and score, and obviously defensively maybe would have some difficulties containing. And a terrific NCAA tournament.
Haji. There's Wilson, wide open.
Not a good catch.
Lightfoot reaches in, and he knows it.
Wilson has struggled from the three-point line, 3 for 17 in the tournament. Unable to get going there, but you're right. And also think with Lightfoot in the game, a different offense, maybe more ball screens than post-ups with McCormick.
And I would go inside with Baycott with Mitch on him too.
There's Davis coming off the screen.
Nice
And
foul.
Baycott with the follow and a foul. And Carolina can take the lead at the line.
And they didn't post him up, but that's the advantage with that side differential. A big fella, a lot of guts with this kid, hanging tough here. Nobody checked out. Wilson a little tardy in the back as well.
How about the way he hits the offensive glass? Had 8 offensive rebounds in the game on Saturday. And that tumbles in off the front.
He's had 52 offensive rebounds of late.
First lead for the Heels.
Shuffle coat, ball screen.
After giving up the first 7.
Automatic switch now. They kind of at a disadvantage out here.
Martin weaving, driving, lifted wildly, and Baycott's got another rebound, and North Carolina's running.
Watch Manick.
Manick, there he is on the wing.
They're so good with that delay early offense.
Brown comes right
Pretty.
back. Oh, no one stopped him.
And that's where Kansas is so dangerous in the open court. Multiple guys that can make plays like Brown on that last one.
Nice hands.
Haji knocks it out.
How about this? Well, you come to New Orleans, you can do a lot of things late at night, including dancing. Time, step through. Brown attacking big time.
He's doing that against a point guard, showing his skill set.
Nice corral.
Love now wants it. Oh, look at that block. That was a Baji. And it's 3-on-2. Bounce pass to Wilson. It was there. He got it back. And it's knocked out by Carolina. Just didn't get firm hold on it.
And we talk about his offense, but Abaji right there was beat, but great play, smacking it off the glass, and obviously Davis didn't agree with that right there. It was certainly a clean play.
A nice pin down. They run this play on the out of bounds for the guard.
Martin. Lightfoot keeps it down at this end. Over to Brown.
Tough to get early offense against Kansas. Do a great job of balancing the floor. Essential against Carolina.
Love doubled up. He's going to stay at this end with 15 to shoot.
They're great at reading traps, aren't they?
It's part cooking competition, part whodunit. 6 cooks compete. One cook tries to secretly ruin everyone's dish. Rat in the kitchen, not raft. A new competition series.
I've been both.
Thursdays at 8, or make that Thursdays at 9 on TBS.
Small ball right now, Jim.
Puff Johnson comes in for North Carolina. And Davis gets separation. Got a good look. Carolina 4 out of 16, 25% from the field.
Nice hesitation. They're very good pushing, getting a lot of time to run their action, Kansas. Lightfoot's got a nice little hook game in here.
He's trying to set it up. There it is.
I love his patience inside. No help coming, get to that middle. And as you said, a beautiful hook shot.
I think Paul Pierce called it just like you did, Raph. He turned around and said, see, I told you.
He filled it up pretty good.
Yep.
He had your number, by the way.
Oh, why you bring
Not
up
your
old
uniform
stuff?
number.
To the corner, off the bench with a 3. Johnson, no.
Tough shots usually hurt you against Kansas. Nice.
Haji, what a fake. And Martin's open.
He paused a little bit on that shot.
Well, you have to pause with that name on occasion. Can't be all-consuming.
Harris, floater.
Haji with the tip back.
And look at Davis wanting to run with it. Brown's back to Binning, and there is contact.
I think
Brown got him with the body.
I think you're right, Jim. What a bash going to the rim.
Well, they're all dreaming of that one thing. The chance to tear down the Nets at the end of the night and be the national champion. Well, a moment ago, Tracy with a visit with Bill Self.
Coach, Baycott obviously not 100%. How much can you take advantage of that?
We're trying to play the way we play, but I thought we did a pretty good job of attacking him when he's defending on the perimeter. Jalen missed a layup right down there, and David had a couple of good post moves early, but even at not 100%, he's still pretty good.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah, he's got 5 points, 3 rebounds. He's got his teammate coming to the line, R.J. Davis, and he can knock down quite a few free throws with precision.
Oh, no question, Jim.
92. He's had a great run in this tournament, too.
And he's hit his last 22 free throw attempts, so you're right.
You're at it again, huh? You're always trying to damage their psyche.
18 in the game against the Blue Devils. And what a tournament he's had. Assisted turnovers 28 to 5. Got them both. So Grant, that's 24 consecutive makes. I wonder how Manic's feeling after that hit to the head and fall to the floor as he sits on the bench for the moment. And that's a kickball inbound Kansas.
Give him a little blow, get him organized. Kansas does so many nice things with their screening and curling. And we have not seen a lob the last couple of games at all, so they've been well diagnosed. Here's that little use of the bump.
Martin with the 3. Banks it in! Wow! Hey, that's it. He's looking over. He's
mad at
1 point. I knew it. We told him yesterday you have in your career at Arizona State and at Kansas 1,999 points. He said, you mean I got to get 1 point to get? Yeah, you need 1 point. And he looked over and pointed at us with one finger in the air. He's got his 2,000. That's a charge on Baycott.
Again, I love this though. He knew, you put that thought in his head. This is a big-time kiss out of Burbank, California. And I just love his reaction. And a pretty good defensive maneuver, and Baycott.
Baycott extended that arm there, yeah.
There he is.
He's pointing at you, Jim.
Tell you what, you think you're back at home being chastised.
Was not trying to jinx him.
Nice backdoor, they look run.
Oh, what a block by Black.
Great save. Excellent defender.
I'd like to see Baycott maybe go inside, post up.
What a shot. Davis pulls up, hits the bucket.
Gets a piece of that lane. He can distribute or hit that floater.
Nice shot fake.
Over Johnson, and looked like a good opportunity there for Brown. Came up short.
Nice pass ahead to get Love in this one-on-one situation.
Great awareness, too. Understanding he had the smaller Martin. They cleared the whole sides, let him back him down and get to the paint.
Tied at 18. 9 minutes to go in the first half.
Abaji time, I think.
A long time without McCormick. Martin tried it again. He's got to go bank for now on.
Davis so good, breaking down your defense.
They cut. Again on the offensive glass. And Lightfoot's going to be called for that one. The best of the NBA go head-to-head in pursuit of winning a championship. The NBA playoffs, presented by Google Pixel, will begin April 17th on TNT. That's 2 on Lightfoot.
Guys, with Lightfoot out there giving up almost 20 pounds, a lot of size. Bacot, McCormick coming back in. His strength try to contain Bacot, but Bacot looking to moving better right now and getting himself into the flow here on both ends.
Well, Lightfoot giving up some age too, don't forget. Been around on his way to his doctorate, I think.
Yeah, well, he's playing in his 168th game wearing the Jayhawk uniform, more than anyone. Lightfoot goes out, replaced by McCormick.
Gets a senior rate on the airlines.
I mentioned both of these head coaches succeeded Roy Williams in their current positions, the 3-time national champion, legendary coach.
Not really taking advantage of McCormick. There's that duck it and seal again. Wilson's missed 2.
He had a good look that time again, and it's off his foot.
And guys, that's the value of Bacot. Even though he's not 100%, his size and ability to protect at the rim. Been a few times where Wilson, as you said, getting there, unable to convert, worried about the big fella coming over from the weak side.
And Brady Manick really grimacing on occasion.
Here's Love over McCormick.
They're both so good in that lane.
Manick. Boy, they're hitting the glass on this end, aren't they? Davis, and they take advantage. They have now scored after all 6 offensive rebounds for now 14 second chance points, including a couple 3-point plays.
That's a staple of their offense, though, rebounding.
Harris.
Well, they're playing great defense right now. They got to walk. Woo. Tough.
Boy, they changed that early momentum, didn't they? Down 7 at the start.
Absolutely. All on the defensive end. Solid play. Tar Heels.
Coach, how would you assess what you've seen?
Game, isn't it? We're competing out there. It's live action, Tracy. It's live action out there. I thought we were nervous at the beginning, then we started to settle in. We got better defensively. Now we're attacking the basket. We're ready to go.
Are you okay with how Bacot is right now?
He's doing terrific. I'm so proud of him. I told you, 52%. Him on the floor is good news for Carolina basketball.
Thank you.
Thank you, Tracy. Hey, it's live action. It's live action. He is so pumped.
I think he was going to tell Tracy to get in there and put a blue shirt on.
I thought he was Hulk Hogan or something.
Vince
One of the
McMahon at
nicest
his
guys
best.
you'll ever meet. He just, well, it's. Listen, what a story.
Oh.
That first year as a head coach. You know, a little more than a month ago, there were people who thought they might not even make the tournament field. Here they are leading in the first half on title night.
You notice Kansas went after a little full court press. Baylor had great success with it. A little pick down, pin down. Look at this open look.
Manick way off on that one.
Right now for Kansas, their offense, they've missed 12 of their last 15, so they need to settle down and get some good offensive possessions.
They need this guy to get going.
Bounced it off of North Carolina. And Manick, by the way, right before the break, got hit again in the head as there was a battle for the rebound. So, man, taking his licks, but still out there. Kansas scoreless, 3 minutes. It's an 8-0 stretch right now for the Heels.
There's that little curl play or fade. Nice double, a little late by Davis.
Nice shot fake.
McCormick.
Yeah, McCormick, beautiful shot fake, getting Bacot in the air.
Davis saw it.
I love the way he stopped. He turns it over.
Look at Harris.
He's got great speed to stop. Puffed it up. Nice pass.
Right back to him inside. He's got it right there. Oh, he traveled.
A little deep, maybe. And using that glass, big body of Baycott.
It's a great pass inside. Like you said, he lost his balance there. Certainly an emphasis there to get the ball inside and go at Baycott with the corner.
As Hubert said, Baycott's been terrific. 3 offensive rebounds, 7 points. Goodness. Real soft. I think you can use some screens by Baycott to get this kind of shot.
Back to Baycott. No, it's stolen. Abaji's made a couple of fine defensive plays.
Really shot the ball.
Back they go, and they throw it right over the head of McCormick.
Well, just a direct pass would have had him. Bill looking for a little push in the back.
The way Kansas, the way they play, 4 guys out on the perimeter, all that ball movement, getting the ball to McCormick will be there all night. The question is, does he have enough still in the tank from the night before to go at Baycott and have that kind of production?
Well, he's had some down games on occasion. Super the other night. Once again, you're going to get this little nice.
Watch Wilson.
Good look, run out.
Blocked it, good pass. Harris, short, followed up. Yes! Wilson makes one on the inside.
That's what effort, huh? I mean, Jalen Wilson, that's what he does. A great offensive rebounder. Forcing turnovers, getting out in transition. That's Jayhawks basketball.
His first shot to drop from the floor. Go with a couple of free throws, 4 points.
There's a little pin down high-low for an open look. Great shot.
Yes.
Big-time play. Manic. Not to press it right now. Goodness, he got banged around. Still alert. And just playing one-on-one, so you don't get that kick-out pass.
McCormick flips it, no. And Manic held his ground.
Great defense by Baycott down low.
Manic again from the wing, and good again.
All set up by Love. All we really need is a little Love, the way he's dribble, drive, and find. The kick, the extra pass. Goodness, nice little pin down. What a great screen earlier. Excellent. Get those toes. Why not? At Oklahoma, sooner than later.
The student section is delivered by Pizza Hut, the official pizza of March Madness. We talked about the reboot emotionally that Carolina would have to come up with. I think I should ask Raft about coming off of that Saturday performance, and some thought there might be a hangover, so to speak. Well, I should ask you, I guess.
Well, thank you very much. My family would be impressed with that comment. You know, it's interesting. Grant alluded to it the other night that maybe it's during the league that there's more of that difficulty versus a game of this stature.
Well, Hubert Davis said, I thought they were a little nervous at first, but they are locked in and playing great basketball now.
Yep. This is his game. Drive.
Wilson.
Finish. That's the
with it. Baycott again. Controls the rebound.
Well, Manic's got. They get it back to drop step spin.
Boy, it looks fine to me. And he got a foul call on Kansas again. And let's see, this is going to be number 3 on Lightfoot.
Just fantastic, showing his skill right there and backing down, no help all day, getting it done.
Let's go over to Trace.
Jim, David McCormick on the bench right now, but during that timeout, Bill Self pleading with him to wake up, get more involved. He wants his team to play downhill, and he said defensively we need to get on Brady Manic. 9 points already. We are playing too far off of him.
Back comes McCormick as Lightfoot goes out with the 3. A 9 for Manic, 7 for Baycott, 6 for Davis, 4 for Love. Spreading it around. And he'll get the second one to go.
He's been struggling a little bit on the free throw line in the tournament, around 56% versus 66 during the year. Let's see if they give some touches to McCormick after that report.
And by the way, the 7-point deficit for Kansas, its largest deficit of the tournament.
Baji's been silent. Leaky's doing a great job. Nice use of the screen.
Bob and missed time. Pull up from behind. He was hit by McCormick. So now he's got 2.
Not a good foul by the big guy. Just run and get in position. Sometimes you get a little too excited. Think he's going to get a piece of it. And he got it late, but it makes it a little, that dying duck delivery.
Yeah, got a piece of the arm instead.
Bill going to Remy Martin on the sideline to come in. I think maybe he feels he needs a little offense too. They've been struggling finishing at the other end.
Well, the problem, Remy Martin, defensively on the other end, who do you put him on? Davis, Love. They will expose mismatches. North Carolina, that's been their success in this tournament.
Did you say Davis Love? Carolina
Only thinks about Scalf.
That's later this week.
Got one more coming.
Well, somebody's got to come out. They got McCormick out. And Harris thought he was coming out for Remy. This is a tiny lineup. I would definitely involve Baycott every trip now.
For a double-digit lead, Kansas's biggest deficit in the tournament had been 6 before tonight. And it's a 10-0 run for the Tar Heels.
Boy, they are impressive. Really digging in on this end of the floor.
Wow, 5 for 21 after that hot start.
Leakey's doing a great job not leaving Abaji.
Brown, nice spin move.
Nice
He got
play.
rejected.
Manning, both ends of the floor. Watch him in the early here.
Love. That shot looked familiar, didn't it?
It sure did.
This is where Kansas has to get going in the open court. And
Gonna pick up one on Baycott. Gonna be his second. Actually, they made it on, called it on Love, his second. Again, it's a 10-0 run for the Tar Heels, and big part of it, second chance points, 14. And how about the ups and downs for Brady Manick? What's happened to him in this game, the highs, the lows. Got whacked a couple times in the head, but he still comes back, able to respond.
showing a lot of toughness, stepping up, knocking down threes from all over the court. Had a great block, has made at least 3 threes in 9 of his last 10 games, 3 for 5 from the three-point line for Brady Manick.
Just another Manick Monday. I mean, he's done it all. He's been all over the place. Emotionally in this game and physically. You saw his parents, Larry and Tina, from Hera, Oklahoma, where, of course, he played for the Sooners before graduate transferring to Chapel Hill. Inside.
Goodness.
Wilson has now missed 4 right around the basket.
And I would add 2 more for others. Just terrific interior defense. Freezing them. Got Baycott if they want.
Puff Johnson lobs it. Obaji comes over, and he scores anyway.
And great patience there, North Carolina, getting it from side to side, exploiting the mismatch. Baycott really having an impact inside on both ends.
Brown's blocked by Manick.
What a defensive play by the big guy. Goodness. Whew. Just keep banging him around. He steps up.
Davis now drives, banks it home.
That hesitation right there froze the defense. And right now,
Timeout again, Kansas.
it is all Carolina.
14 unanswered for the Tar Heels. Forget about the letdown. Forget about your concerns about the Baycott ankle. He got 10 points and 7 rebounds. Carolina is all systems go right now late in the first half.
That big defense by Leakey, though. Leakey Black has done a great job on Ochai Abaji. He's got to keep moving. They really don't have any place to go other than perimeter play right now. Nobody on the box that can dominate.
That's stolen away. Puff Johnson able to control it.
Look at the hustle.
Baycott blocked by Brown after another offensive rebound.
How about Baycott, Jim?
I mean, that ankle's fine.
Run on the floor.
Oh,
Goodness.
I got one for you. That Hubert interview with Tracy, look what's happened since. This run has happened since he went right back, all supercharged in the interview, and took that energy to the huddle.
The one thing he has done with this team, he has willed this team and helped them get to this point. They haven't really used their bench, but Hubert Davis, his animation, his energy, his passion, empowering his guys, and they're putting on a clinic here in this first half.
What you're saying is Tracy energized Hubert. Basically, he got them going. But I just love the way they're guarding. I mean, this is sensational. Not too many places to go on the offensive end.
Brown.
They're going to wipe it off again.
Yeah, they're going to say contact first. How many times do you see a team put up 16 unanswered against a Kansas team?
Very solid because of their ability defensively. But this has been their struggle, their inability to finish at the rim. This time, nice attack. I think that you're going to see a lot more of that. That's all they have going, basically. I think Abaji's got to, in particular, attack the rim.
It's the second on Manic and team foul number 6.
Don't settle. Go.
Abaji.
That's it. Get to the foul line. So you get back in.
That'll be on Black, his second. Coming up, AT&T at the half. EJ and the guys, first half highlights and their analysis of what's been going on here. Coming up on AT&T at the half.
Adams on the floor now. Averages 5 minutes a game. He actually played when Bill was unhappy with McCormick earlier in the year.
Raph, you're talking about slashing as Abaji misses a free throw. They've been doing that all night, attacking, getting paint touches. Carolina not letting him get open threes. And they just cannot convert at the rim and give Carolina credit.
And now Jalen Coleman-Lands comes in.
But he can shoot it now.
You take his whole career, he's had a few stops.
Yeah, no,
323 career threes. And finally, they get a point on the board.
He's got more mileage on airplanes than you do. Iowa State, of course. Stop at Illinois, DePaul. But he can shoot it. Confident kid, too. Not afraid of the moment. He'd have to dribble. He can elevate.
And a size advantage here on Adams as he hits the deck. As Adams comes in, the Big 12 all-freshman team member, freshman out of Austin.
Great awareness right there as Baycott trips into Adams, but McCormick's on the bench. There's nobody that Kansas brings in that physically can match Baycott. And great awareness, a beautiful set by Hubert Davis to get him ISO on the block.
Baycott almost with a double-double in this first half already. He got his 30th of the season on Saturday, which broke Tim Duncan's ACC record of 29 double-doubles in a year.
Gets one more. David Robinson comes into view, I'm told. Right?
How about the fact they played for Bill Self, but for the USA team, the under-18 team. Great respect.
I think Bill should have played him more, maybe. He's getting even with him.
Well, he had already committed, he said, in North Carolina when he had that opportunity to play for Bill Self.
Gold medal team, too, and shots off and nothing at this end going Kansas's way.
They didn't run any action at all to get that look.
No basket and 4.5 and counting for the Hawks, while the Heels have taken big control of this game.
And using clock, too.
I mean, it's a 26-8 stretch the last 10 minutes, 16-1 over the last 4.5.
That is their go-to, that high ball screen.
Boy on the floor now, and Davis had to shoot it. The shot clock was running out. Coleman-Lands comes out from the corner up to Martin, to Brown. Brown off the glass, no. And it's short work for Kansas again.
Pretty good defense, though, putting that chest in there on the dribble drive by Brown.
Guys, right now, North Carolina doing all of this on both ends. Caleb Love only 4 points. And right now, Hubert Davis wants some time. But it's been all Carolina blue in the Bayou.
And a masterful performance by Baycott, showing a lot of courage.
Really, the entire team. Like you said earlier, Leaky Black. 6'8", long and explosive.
First player ever to go right through an NCAA tournament 6 game to get to the championship. This size of field, all double-doubles. He got it just before the break. He's got 12 and 10 tonight.
Using some clock here. They're going to get it back again.
There he is underneath, and it's off his fingertips.
Really don't. The only mistake Carolina's made here in this last 10 minutes of the first half offensively. Hubert Davis getting some subs now.
He's going to take Manick and Love both out with 2 fouls. With 36 seconds to go.
A chance to get the ball back, maybe get them back on the floor as well.
Two-point shot.
Nice little bumps to get him free. He's got to get active.
Finally a field goal for Kansas.
That's really the only open look he's had here in this first half.
First basket in 5:40. And now we're down to 12 seconds.
This is what they love the most. A little pin down, ball screen.
Davis.
Nice rebound.
Rebound underneath. Puff Johnson.
Well, I'm going to start eating cereal, by the way. That's how he got that name.
Well, got 2 guys went to Baycott to try to block him out, and Puff Johnson gets in there. Great anticipation, great finish before the clock expires.
Puff with a little magic.
How about 8 rebounds at that end of the floor for Carolina? 4 of them by Baycott. And it's a 15-point margin, Tracy, at halftime.
Well, Coach, you were fired up the last time we spoke, and I'm sure you're fired up with how your defense is playing right now.
I am. This is fun. You know, I was upset with some of the suggestions that we wouldn't be excited about playing in a national championship game. That's our goal. And we're playing with a lot of passion and fire and intensity, but we're going to have to do it for a second half. Kansas is an unbelievable basketball team.
Thanks a lot.
We just watched a remarkable 22-point swing over the final 17 minutes after Kansas jumped out in front 7-0. It's the Tar Heels by 15 at halftime. And we'll send you to AT&T at the half after these messages. You're watching the NCAA Men's Basketball Championship. And let's take a look at the Reese's first half stats. As you see, Kansas shooting only 30% from the field. Been out-rebounded, leading all those second chance buckets, points.
Guys, it's been all Baycott right now. His physicality, I thought this play right here got him going, banging down low, able to convert, and then started getting his touches, getting his feel, dominating in the interior and on the glass for the Tar Heels.
Profiling courage, really.
Let's talk about how Kansas can get back into this game. What do you think?
Well, we got to speed things up, first of all. We have to play fast, try to get some stops out in transition, and not try to get it all back with one play. Chip away throughout the course of 20 minutes.
You know, early in the year, they played Stephen F. Austin, and they went high-low. McCormick outside, dump it down. Maybe we'll see a little bit of that.
Watch what Kansas did in the first half. In the paint, 6 for 21.
And Jim, that's been the difference. That and the second chance points that Carolina's been able to get.
Okay, we start out with a Carolina possession. Baycott, who's been sensational.
Trying to take advantage of that ball screen.
Beat it to Baycott.
See if they help.
Out to Love.
Free walk. Good call.
Tied for the 4th largest lead by any team in a championship game in the previous 82 finals.
Brown Wilson averaged 2 for 15, and they got to get going as well. You might see Coleman coming in too. Coleman Lands, excuse me. Nice play on the.
Oh, there you go. Rattle the rim with that one.
Nice little play. Dive by the big fella. Nice patience on the lob.
They needed a jolt, and they got one. See if that energizes this team.
Big thing is the defense by McCormick. In this situation, nice cover by Wilson in the back.
Davis.
Got what he wants, I think.
3 to shoot. Gets in.
Defense.
Off the mark. Off the floor with it, McCormick.
Harris hasn't really been able to get into the thick of things here on his dribble drive.
Found the seam. Oh, McCormick, though. Blocked from behind by Manick. How many times has he done that tonight?
They got a foul on him, too. With the reach in.
He has done this multiple times, but this beautiful play to start the half, a little alley-oop to establish McCormick, a screen and roll. Love not there on the weak side.
And that's AT&T 5G taking us above the rim for one of the big plays so far. And so Davis was shaken up, but again, to reset, McCormick now has 3, and Lightfoot has 3, and Manick just picked up block shot number 3.
He had 3 Saturday in the semifinals against Duke. So getting it done on defense as well, Brady Manick.
A little pressure now. Don't forget the Baylor game. You talked about it at halftime with me. They pressed, created some havoc, and got themselves back in it.
The Baylor game was in the second round, and Baylor was down 25.
25 points.
They went on a 38-13 stretch to send the game to overtime, and what a response it was by the Tar Heels to beat the defending champions in the OT after giving up that huge lead.
Nice pin down for a Baji look.
Got the look, not the shot.
Manick, boy, does so many good things.
Baycott. McCormick always flirting there with a 4th. No call. Brown driving in. He needs to start going offensively, and that's his second basket.
And Jim, getting stops out in transition. This is how Kansas can chip away and get back into this game.
Wilson's got to stay at home on Manick, too. And then he drive kicks.
Love.
Tough shot. Nice check out.
And a good box out by McCormick. Get it to single digits in a hurry.
A little different on both ends of the floor. Listen to the power by Brown.
With a second basket in 2 trips.
What can Brown do, huh? He's driving big time with some strength.
6 points to open the second half for Kansas. Davis got it all the way to the corner. Love is left open, and he's going to take advantage.
And right there, Abaji rotates to Leaky Black, leaves Caleb Love wide open.
Abaji.
Got to keep busy.
Wilson from the outside. And Baycott that time able to shield off McCormick as Baycott taps it over to Davis.
It's not his strength from deep. Really struck 70% in the tournament.
Now Love with a floater. And McCormick says, I'll take that.
Give it up.
2-on-1. Brown to Wilson. That's going to be goaltending.
Gave it up too late.
He did.
You got to go over to Tracy. Halftime report, what'd you hear?
You can bet Bill Self happy with this start, though. He wanted his team to make their layups, which they've been able to do so far, play through contact, which we saw from Brown right there, and take some perimeter shots, even though we haven't seen them go in yet. He also wants McCormick to get more involved. He said maybe play the middle a little more and not just the baseline, guys.
Comes right back out to Davis. Somehow able to get it with McCormick in the area. What a possession to keep it alive. Love.
Good stuff. Boy.
Once again, second chance opportunities. Give this team 3 shots at it on possession. They're too good offensively.
A little bit of a weave, maybe a ball screen later. Tough shot by Brown.
Now taps it up, though.
And they need him going, no question
He's
about
going
it.
now.
Yeah, he and Wilson really have to play, step it up a little bit.
He's got 6 points on 3 baskets here in the first 4 minutes of the second half. After only 2 points in the first half. Love.
Wow, I don't know about that one.
Up ahead, Wilson charging toward Manick, who stood his ground, and they're going to call it on Manick, and the basket counts.
It was in the training area.
Yep.
And they were missing these shots at the rim in the first half. But Kansas now's come out locked in and focused, out in transition, converting at the basket, getting back into this game, the Jayhawks.
Tonight, we are so happy to recognize service members from the Naval Air Station Joint Reserve Base in New Orleans. These men and women are the backbone of our military fighting forces and ready to deploy at a moment's notice to wherever our country may need their skills and dedication. We salute you. So Wilson coming to the line as Manick is called for his third.
Leaving him on the floor as well. Wilson, good free throw shooter. 71 in the tournament. Excuse me, 82 in the tournament, 71 all year long.
That's down to 7, just like that. From 15 to 7, a 13-5 start to the half.
Guys, right now, North Carolina, they need to run some offense. Had a few bad possessions. Maybe go at McCormick, who has 3 fouls right now for Kansas.
Yeah, Love's got to make better judgments as well. Baycott has that a touch in here.
Black able to push it back outside. Love. 6 to shoot. Black to Manick. Dead ball. Out off the rim.
Pretty good defensive set. Harris has been quiet, just running the show. Not much on the offensive end.
0 for 3 from the field. Wilson.
McCormick outside trying to keep Baycott away.
Baji foul behind the line. 3 coming.
That was a great little set right there. Wilson faked the ISO. A beautiful screen by McCormick, and Leaky Black has been in front of Ubaji all day. Fouls him on a 3-pointer. And that right there got him on his wrist on the follow-through. This is the type of thing that can get Ubaji going, seeing the ball go through the basket here at the free throw line.
And of course, Baycott too, really that soft help defense. I mean, you are vulnerable.
3 attempts coming for Baji. 4 out of 6 as a team from the line. Baji's only 1 of 3. Kansas is 31st consensus, first team All-America.
66% from the free throw line during the course of the tournament. Because see, look at that foul problems. McCormick jumps out in particular.
That one circles out. Only got 1 of the 3, but it's a 6-point game.
Love got nicked a little bit on his cut, a little bone on bone.
Limping around. Baycott.
Pretty.
Tap, no. And again, dangerous territory for McCormick. Yeah, Love was hurt coming down the floor.
He doesn't want to come out, though.
Stay in.
That Manick, by the way, is involved in everything on that glass. He has been solid. Give him second opportunities.
And I like that play call. Go to Baycott, even though he didn't score. Put pressure right now on McCormick with those 3 fouls.
They sure
Do
are.
it again here, Grant.
Everything fine.
McCormick ends up with the ball. Kansas running up the floor.
Got to go to Brown, maybe.
Harris. Off the glass, his
How about
first
that?
hoop of the game. 8-0 run by Kansas. Davis. In a
Nice
hurry.
pass.
Baycott on the way in, and McCormick got his 4th.
I think Brown.
I think Brown got him.
I think he reached in. Yeah. Love's still running out here at half court.
It's going to be the 3rd on Brown, though. So that's now 3 Jayhawk starters with 3.
They got to give Love the ball a little bit now. That's when the ankle starts feeling better.
I say 3 starters. Correct that. That's Lightfoot off the bench with 3, but you got Brown, you got McCormick with 3 also. 2 shots coming for Baycott.
Right here, Baycott receives the ball. Brown, they both swipe down, but Brown was the one that got him on that left wrist.
That's good officiating, too. When you have a choice like that.
Way short for that one.
Really, Kansas having their way, just attacking, getting into the paint. You have to respect their shooters, and they're driving closeouts.
Baji and another whistle, and he'll go back to the line where he has struggled tonight.
I love that little set, too. McCormick, this is where he gets nicked up a little bit.
Oh.
He just did it on his own, really. And lifting McCormick in that action. Got Baji going to the 10.
By the way, Leakey just picked up his 4th for Carolina.
And that is important, Jim, because he's guarding the guy in the foul line.
Woo. Just can't get him to go from the stripe. And Puff Johnson who made that bucket right before the intermission, comes in for Black. How do you figure? You saw him the other day hit his first 6 from 3.
Amazing.
He's 2 for 7 tonight at the line.
Nice pocket pass.
On the floor. And a tie-up, and the arrow's going to Kansas.
Right there, that's his value for his ball club. DeJuan Harris taking the challenge. We saw him do it the other night against Villanova.
I like McCormick helping out too.
Big fella out there.
Yeah, right spot. He's been soft hedging. Baji keeping after. I think they got to go to him if they can.
Great pass.
Look at Manick again. Good, a great help side defense.
He's a rim protector now. He's
amazing.
A shooter all season. Fantastic block. Oh, Caleb Love, both of them though. Contesting, blocking shots without fouling. That's what Carolina has done all tournament.
Yeah, well, Manick's in there battling, and he does have the 3 fouls. Kansas inbounding underneath. McCormick right to the paint he goes. Puts it in.
Nice job. Next couple of trips, Obaji's got to attack. He's got Johnson on him. Take advantage of that inexperience. Puts a little pressure on the shot now for Carolina. They're in touch.
Love gives it up to Davis. He's going to drive on Harris and lose it. They got 2-on-1. Brown will challenge Love, and the game's down to 1.
Obaji with the nice look, closing that timeout right now. But open floor, Jayhawk kind of basketball.
12-1 stretch for Kansas. And they're rocking in Allen Fieldhouse.
Want to relive last season? Just ask Siri, who won the college basketball championship last year.
That would be Scott Drew and the Baylor University Bears. And look at this a moment ago, leading to the Carolina timeout.
And that's Kansas basketball at its best in transition. Great concentration at the rim, getting to the basket. A lot of emotion and passion. Kansas back in this ball game, fellas.
I love Obaji giving it up early, set himself up for a lob if necessary.
Look at this. I heard this mentioned by Ernie at halftime. The largest deficit ever overcome was Loyola Chicago back in '63. They were 15 down at one time. But the deficit here was 16 tonight. And the biggest halftime comeback was in '98. The comeback Cats of Kentucky overtook a 10-point halftime lead by Utah. So the biggest halftime blown lead, 10.
Jerry Harkness on that Loyola team. Now you got to think, what is a good shot? Everything he does, he thinks is a good shot.
Yeah, that was a good shot.
And that right there, getting him going. He was taking a lot of settlings for jump shots, but getting to the paint. But guys, Kansas points in the paint. 9 field goals in the second half, 7 coming in the paint. They struggled in the first half, but they've been able to execute here in the second.
Nice post.
Brown's going to bring this one down.
And the big adjustment Bill Self has made, he's got McCormick high on the foul line, the elbow, letting other people cut or slip.
And you said he does that a lot. You said that at halftime.
That's their game.
That's now 8 baskets strand in the second half for the Jayhawks after only 6 out of 21 from right around the cylinder in the first half.
You see the defense really much more aggressive right now by Kansas. We haven't called his name at all. He's got to get some touches.
Johnson. And that's going to go to Kansas. And we're going to go to break. Kansas will come out of that break with a chance to go down the floor and take the lead. Whew. The pressure of a Monday night with a championship on the line. Boy, has this turned quickly. Well, this is the 5th time an 8 seed has made the championship game. Only one has won. Bill?
I know that one.
Bill and Nova.
Rolly Messamino.
Yes, Tommy
a little
Mass is in the
pasta for
stands.
everybody.
And there you see what they've done in the second half. By the way, we're talking about comebacks, and we talked about that Baylor comeback against Carolina. Well, again, against Miami, Kansas outscored in that regional final. Baji, oh, that one circles out. Would have given him the lead.
And that's a big case now. Johnson on him. It's not leaking with those 4 fouls. Baji's got to get going.
Huff Johnson on the assist by Baycott. But it was a Kansas team in Chicago last weekend that went off on Miami in the second half after being down 6, 47-15.
And they don't back the attack, no question about it. Nice silencer there. Buck Johnson really alert. Good ball movement, obviously. Sneak at a peek. Wilson pays mightily. You know, Kansas with McCormick out high, it's almost like their small lineup where they have the open middle. There's a little more creativity off the dribble or cut or post up for the Brown, for example.
Well, they have big guards, so they can get away with that. And McCormick, a pretty good passer from that high-low action.
Here's their favorite little pin down and curl. Nice seal.
Drives it in, and the basket goes!
And the big fella, McCormick, providing entree. Easy pass. Little blow by. The big fella sealing.
And so, Raph, we saw that in the first half.
Yeah, same play, right?
Same play. They must teach that at Kansas. A great drive, but McCormick sealing off Baycott, and Bill Self. Adjustments at halftime, like you talked about, Jim. That's why he's a Hall of Famer.
Baji's mom and dad, they both played basketball at the University of Wisconsin at Milwaukee. His dad played there for Ron Hunter.
How about that? Oh, Georgia State now with Tulane. Had a great year for Tulane.
And Baji hits a free throw. This game is tied.
He gets a little bit of a blow now. Remy in, not the same defensively. Let's see if they take advantage, particularly R.J. Davis. Nice pressure.
They make up the 15 points in 9 minutes.
Alex really guards, gets into you. This is what they got to do.
Baycott.
Challenge the big guys.
Turn around, wide of the mark. Jayhawks looking for the lead. They last led with 9 minutes to go in the first half at 18-16.
Remy
Gives it to him with the 3.
The second wave is coming.
Absolutely, he's good at that end.
Danny Manning
Nice
said,
steal.
let's go, and Harris steals it. Gives it up, Wilson, up and in!
What a great play, body searching. Harris exploiting. Great footwork. We always talk about him picking up charges. Able to control, come up with the steal. Nice layoff, and I just love that. Attack the big fella, and finish.
We said Wilson missed like 4 layups in the first half. That right there, attacking like you said and finishing. And Kansas finding their way here in this second half. Impressive.
Over halftime talk, don't you think?
You bet.
This got them to play and step up now. Hubert's turn. Are you going to run at this end?
31-10 since halftime.
If they run the high ball screen, Baycott's got to roll hard to the rim. Not really getting down. He just stays out there.
Davis, good move.
And I like that. Davis attacking McCormick. McCormick's coming out on that screen and roll. His ability to turn the corner. Big time shot by Davis.
There's Harris. Finds Wilson. Got Manic. Get him some room. Harris in the corner. Launches a 3, and it's down and out.
He can bite you once in a while. Not consistently. This is their go-to. Usually back screen the big to the box.
Davis.
Well, he can stop and get the puppies organized with the best of them. Big time delivery. Nice little control.
He leads North Carolina with 15. And he's come down the floor and hit buckets the last 2 trips. After being down 6, he's trimmed it to 2. McCormick over Baycott, and they got a foul call. That'll be his 3rd.
And I'm not sure about right there. I thought that was actually pretty good defense. Baycott bodied him up, contested, walled him up. I didn't see any contact there as these 2 strong guys are battling down low. He got him in the face. Stand corrected.
And now McCormick to the line. Mentioned on Saturday, he graduated in 3 years out of the School of Communications, is now about to finish his master's in journalism. Celebrate the 2022 National Championship win with officially licensed locker room tees, hats, and more. For all your team apparel and accessories, head to ncaa.com/shop.
By the way, Jimmy's interested in play-by-play as a career. Fortunately to hear that. An articulate, enjoyable young man.
I had him slated as an analyst.
I think he'll be able to do either.
As Lightfoot returns to the floor.
They give him a blow, too. He averages about 23 minutes a game. Did look a little winded. Save him for the media timeout. Airport goal with Baycott on the box. Lightfoot's got his foul problems as well. They got him.
Davis, and a push-off called on Martin.
Baycott with that mismatch, he could have sealed, didn't look to seal on Lightfoot. But right now, Carolina is really R.J. Davis. He's what's keeping them in the game. The only one manufacturing any offense. And we saw that in the first half against Duke. Really kept him in the game there.
He's great with that pass. Look at Remy working hard here. Starting late in the shot clock, 10.
Davis trying to set something up. Going to drive on Martin. Gave it up at the last second to Johnson. And boy, is he giving them good minutes off the bench.
He is playing solid basketball, taking advantage of minutes during the course of the tournament.
It's going to go the other way. And again, it's Johnson who draws it. Making plays at both ends.
How about this kid getting 10 minutes during the NCAA? 1 for 3 from 3. But here, just moving those legs and getting in the right spot, offering it up big time. What does that add to your depth?
That's the first Kansas turnover in the last 16 minutes.
Look at Hubert Davis.
Youthful exuberance.
How about his team responding again? They find themselves suddenly 6 down, and now they pulled even, and they have the basketball at the 8-minute mark.
Harrison McCormick getting a nice blow right now, which I think is going to be key coming down the stretch. Nice stuck in.
Baycott going to take on Lightfoot.
Got the, I thought he may have moved that elbow too.
And it's going to be 4. Number 4 on Lightfoot. What a second half put together by Bill Self. And everyone here can feel the tension. Here's one you can't make up. These two teams have met one time before tonight for a championship. It was 1957. Wilt Chamberlain and Kansas fell to Carolina in triple overtime, 54-53, 1957. It's 57-57 here in 2022 for the national championship.
Guys, the difference is the fast break points and also blocking out, not letting North Carolina have those second chance points like they had in the first half.
And of course, Jim, you know, there's a documentary coming out on that North Carolina 57 team, which will be fun to watch.
Oh, yeah. What a team.
I was in kindergarten that year.
Lenny Roosevelt and that team of Frank McGuire's winning the title.
A lot of New Yorkers on that team.
Okay, Baycott, who's 0 for 5 from the field in the second half.
I like this call out of the timeout.
McCormick has to back off.
Look
Can't
at
hit a
Manic.
shot. Manic.
Oh, just put it on the ground. Became smaller quickly with Remy around him. Remy if it's a kick.
Remy from the corner, and he's hit another one.
I'll tell you what, there's nothing like a little Remy late in the evening.
It's not too early, huh?
Boy, that kid, after he got over your jinx.
Shot tapped by Kansas out of bounds. Remy Martin's hit 3 for the game. A couple here in the second half from that corner.
He's almost like a third down back for Kansas.
That's good.
And a good job by Wilson, too. Turn the corner and find it. Got to stay at home on that strong side.
Here's Manick.
And Kansas had success, as you said, inverting. See if they can maybe post Love again.
It's a little almost, that's that back screen lob, and now they got a pin down.
And Aycott just swats it out of there.
They didn't wait for the play to develop.
Love, tap, out to Carolina. Johnson, who's starring tonight for the Heels.
What a game he has played. Kansas didn't let their play formulate. They had a pin down and an open look for Abaji at the top of the key.
He's got 9 for the game, 7 coming in the second half.
And Roy dying on the sideline there.
Wilson likes this shot. That's why.
How about Jalen Wilson? Been struggling during the tournament. 4th 3 out of 18.
And right now for Carolina, Caleb Love has to get going. Really hasn't had a great night.
Big rebound, McCormick. You really don't have anything unless you're this talented. Should have backed it out.
They can also influence that shot.
He is exhausted in the backcourt, too.
Look at that go somehow. Wow. His back turned to the basket.
Wow.
What an adjustment. Woo. Woo. Playing like his brother.
Hey, Donovan Puff Johnson. He had Carolina's only 2 points off the bench on Saturday, and he's got 11 tonight.
Get him a Kellogg's commercial.
McCormick.
This is what we were looking forward to.
Yeah.
Love. Short.
Wilson with the board.
A little bit of a settle. They like him to drive it a little bit more. Can get better.
Love tonight, 4 out of 16 from the field. Abaji.
He uses that screen so well.
To Wilson.
Nice checked out. Who else?
Yeah, Johnson again. Able to box out McCormick. And here's Love. Can't get one to go.
Nice job by Brown, giving ground.
Boy, had a good look there. Could have tied it. 4.5 remaining. In a hard stopper here in New Orleans.
They got Puff is hurt in the far corner.
He's coughing up.
Yeah.
Not sure what that is, but he's definitely coughing down there on the floor.
You know, it's a lot of extra minutes for him. That could be one of it.
Not accustomed to that,
pace, At this pace.
His minutes have been fantastic
He's
here.
been terrific. Only getting 10 minutes during the tournament when he was in the game.
He has been an X factor here tonight with 11 points and 6 rebounds. We're talking about a Carolina team that had, over the last 3 tournament games, had 6 total bench points. He's got 11 tonight.
He's played well and on both ends of the floor too, Grant.
Really competing a big time lift for his ball club with Leaky Black on the bench in foul trouble. How many times have we seen that in the tournament, in a title game, someone coming in off the bench and stepping up big time?
He's bent over again. And he's not feeling good at all. He is gassed. This is what happens early in the season when you first start your practice, but they're attending to him.
He's still struggling over this on the bench area.
You saw him just banging the floor. Well, hopefully it's nothing serious.
Well, they return to the lineup for him. Leaky Black.
I think he's playing with those 4, and he's got Abaji, so that would be the way to go, I think.
Martin. Tough shot. Oh, he got it right off the top of the window.
Did you see that burst?
Unbelievable speed. Well, Bobby Hurley taking claim he made him what he is today. Kansas will take it.
Remy now with 11 for the game. 8 in the second half.
Baycott not moving either.
Under 4. Love. Spin move. Short with the shot. Baycott. Who else? Inside.
McCormick, I think. Got the foul. Baycott was quick to that rebound.
It is on McCormick. Number 4 for him. Martin giving huge boost off the bench for the Jayhawks, who lead it by 4. Let's take a look at the Capital One rewarding performance. And we're talking here, Christian Brown.
And his maturity in the second half, attacking, concentrating, finishing, leading his team, big time finishes, and it's really all been in the paint for Christian Brown and his team here in the second half. But his lift out of halftime really got him going.
Saw his parents there standing and cheering. He's got a double-double, and he leads the Jayhawks with 12 rebounds. So now you come back out of the McCormick foul, going to the break, his 4th.
And they're coming back with him, Jim. He's on the floor again. Not saving him.
2 shots for Baycott, who's 7 out of 11 from the line. Tracy, over to you.
Jim, I was just told by North Carolina that Puff Johnson got a blow to the stomach. It took the wind out of him, and he's just trying to catch his breath.
Baycott, 98 rebounds in this tournament and hits 2 big free throws.
Leakey's got to be ready. A lot of pin downs. They haven't run their elevator play. No back screen lobs.
Remy lost it. Got it. Nope. Already got it back.
Leakey so good defensively.
Here's Love.
He was ready to go. Good D by Abaji.
Big possession here.
Also nice and low. Cormick's got to be alert here. String it out and recover. Manic's got what he wants inside.
Love though wants it. Love.
And Manic got the rebound because of that mismatch. Remy stuck on him. Boy, has he played well.
You said it best. They didn't see it, but Love getting to the rim. And Martin unable to box out Manic. Manic been kind of quiet here in the second half. Wilson's done a pretty good job on him defensively, but big time offensive rebound.
Yeah, he hasn't scored in this half. Got 2 free throws coming. Brady Manic, you're right, Raft, you mentioned it earlier. Played for Lon Kruger at Oklahoma. Graduate transfer, played 9 games in his career against Kansas. While he was a Sooner, and even one time hit a game-winning shot when he's a freshman.
Against KU, right?
It's KU.
Yeah, of course, Lon been texting him during the course of the tournament. Trying to load up.
McCormick.
Power. And pushed him under with that strength. Plenty of time. Dribble drive, fine.
7 to shoot.
What a screen by McCormick.
Martin shot.
Oh! Woo, the little guy. Big time ticker for the moment.
And he settled down once he got his 2,000 point, and he's been unreal since.
And he pointed at Jim.
Love with the layup.
McCormick just backed off, didn't want that foul. Smart play, really.
As we approach 2 minutes for the championship, Martin dangerously got that dribble up high.
Get Abaji involved a little bit.
Wilson drives on Manic, and he loses control for a moment. Brown has it with 6 to shoot.
Plenty of time. Short.
Wilson way short. Carolina now has a chance to go down and regain the lead.
Got to keep Manic off the glass.
Love.
And they don't.
Oh, up Manic. You saw that coming, Raph.
Goodness. Nobody sought out Manic. Rising to the occasion. Woo, I think we all ought to grow a beard. We can play this good. dribble drive, attract attention. Brady, alert. Hara, Oklahoma, smiling big time. Big time finish.
Coming up after the game on TBS is Inside March Madness presented by Buick with EJ and the guys.
A big decision defensively for Kansas. If you take a look at the reset, keeping Harris out of the game, going more offensive-minded with Remy on the floor. Be curious if they do a little offense-defense coming down the stretch.
And Carolina took advantage. They're getting into the paint. Help's coming. They're able to get on the glass. 20 offensive rebounds for North Carolina for this game.
Timeout. Got to get Obaji involved. Very good without the basketball. A little back cut they like to run.
And now Wilson. They've got Manick behind McCormick. Misses the hook shot, but got it back. Wants it again. Wants it. Puts it up. Got it.
That's what they want from him. Get involved. Get meshed in the game.
And now Kansas on top by 1. As we approach 1 minute to go in game 67 of this tournament.
He's got to work. Keep it in front of him.
Love. Takes it in. Martin got a hand on it, knocked it out with 6 to shoot.
You said it. He was determined on this play. Missed the first shot. Had 2 people on him. Was not going to be denied. Beautiful touch. And Raph right here, the little fella.
Remy, you don't see him soaring big time. Big play. 6 left. Short clock now.
Baycott with 4.
He
slips on the floor and he's hurt. He is hurt. He slipped and he is still down. Up ahead.
He is hurting. They're not attacking.
Well, he's hobbling on one leg down the floor.
And they can call it now. They didn't want to take away an advantage for Kansas. I am shocked Kansas didn't attack. I know you feel terribly for Baycott, but you got to take advantage of that situation.
As he was driving that right ankle, he rolled it again. Oh.
Good piece of officiating as well, too. Once it was settled down, 5-on-5, take care of the injured player. But boy, you've got to punish people when you get an opportunity like that.
How about this effort by him tonight, coming in just 48 hours removed from rolling that ankle, puts up 15 points, 15 rebounds, and re-injures the ankle with just 38 seconds to go.
And guys, he looked gimpy even in warm-ups before the game, but just an incredible gutsy effort that he's had, and you feel for this young man with that fall and that injury.
Gene?
Yeah, Jim, I think it's a great job. Look, once you have that potential injury, when the team starts down the court, so long as they're moving toward the basket, you don't kill it. But as soon as it's settled, like Raph said, kick back out, then you stop play and take care of that injury.
Okay, so Kansas will inbound with 19 seconds to shoot.
And that is when you got to go to McCormick, I think. You got Manick on him. Giving away 4 or 5 inches. That wide set they like to run.
High-low action right now.
Yeah, that's
Wilson.
their game right there.
McCormick,
You got to go up.
Manick trying to keep him away, and he hits another one. 2 straight down the floor.
Got to go quick.
19 seconds.
Oh, a settle.
Way outside.
A settle.
Ball tipped around. Carolina got it back. 9 seconds to go. Johnson, who's back out here, short with the shot. Manick kicks to the corner and throws it away.
Unbelievable. Go to the rim with that drive.
You didn't need a 3 at all right there. You had a lot of time and great defense by Kansas, but you called this, Raph. Go inside with Baycott out and McCormick, who's come up big down the stretch for this team, makes the big-time 2-pointer there.
How about McCormick those last 2 times? You said determination the first time, and you saw it again the next time down the floor.
And how about the halftime, I'm sure, advice from Bill Self to get involved in the game. This is your last, maybe, opportunity to win the championship. Go at it.
And Bill Self talked about, since he's won his last championship, the 3 teams that have been here in the Final Four is Danny Manning from that great '88 team. But the 3 teams in the Final Four all have won 2, and great defense, not fouling. And Remy Martin almost had this rebound.
Unbelievable the way he has played, right?
Oh.
Danny and the miracles, there's maybe a little miracle here.
Oh, no kidding. I mean, you're talking 4.6 seconds away from completing the biggest comeback on championship night.
There's a heartbreak in this tournament. Talked about it early in the game. The ultimate prize for one team, and then a lifetime of sorrow in some respects, regrets.
Kansas in the second half has outscored Carolina 47-29. This is, again, what they did against Miami. Grant, you kind of brought it up about the Baylor game. Would Carolina have that thought in their mind if they got pushed a little bit, where they saw with 10 minutes to go a 25-point lead erased? And credit to them how they responded in overtime to knock out the defending champs. But they had another run made at them early in this second half.
Heart of the champions, really. But now you've got to defensively get set up. Big on the ball, jump, passing lane, front cutters, do everything you can. Maybe get a steal, maybe a 5-second violation. Look for them to run deep, I would think. They got all 5 blues on the one end.
And Kansas coming in small now. McCormick will go to the bench. All ball handlers, good decision makers. They must come meet the pass and be strong with the ball here.
It's on the sideline, which is a very tough angle. They've got to go forward, but if you go back, you can slice between the passer.
And remember, you put them on the line, it'll be a 1-and-1. Brown to inbound right in front of the Carolina bench.
They're going to pin down for Remy. Once Abaji sprint to the ball. Harris.
Nice set.
It was out of bounds, I think.
I don't know what happened.
Davis making an appeal.
Like they might review it. It's a nice call, nice set.
And he
yeah,
did.
Looked
They
like
got
he
it.
did go out of bounds. That left foot. Twice.
It worked.
Wow, what a mistake that is.
Sure, now you got a good shot.
They might even add time here.
That's a good point, too. An opportunity to set yourself up for a 3. And they do have the ability, obviously. Love is one guy. You know, Davis can do it. Maybe a quick ball screen kick would get him.
All right, Gene, we see this right here, and what are the officials over there reviewing?
Right now they're looking at the seconds naturally, Jim. So now we've got a possession, and that first foot lands out of bounds. So they have to take something off, and I think we're looking at tenths of a second actually, because right after possession, this foot's clearly on the block. So now they'll just mesh this with the game clock, which will take them a little bit of time because our ISO doesn't show the game clock. So they need a view that shows them both.
Elliott's out. If you weren't sure about the first one, he's out here.
Yes.
But
Jim,
very untimely error for Kansas.
Such a tough angle, but they did the right thing going forward versus at their basket. And now you get an opportunity once you get the ball.
Well, is it Manic time?
It's a 3-point situation, obviously, so it's got to be somewhat of a quick hitter. You know, back screen pop, I would think, or cross screen slip to the corner. Or a lot of teams like to screen in and go opposite strong and get that open look.
And conversely for Kansas, you have to guard the 3-point line here. A 2 won't hurt you in this situation. Of course, you have to switch everything and be aggressive, but you don't want to foul a shooter in the act of a 3-point shot.
And that's the point, too. Make sure if you are going to give it, you're going to give it while it's dribbling it, if possible.
How about this game?
It's incredible. Incredible. How about this weekend? And another packed house as well. Teams leave, people gobble up the tickets.
They've added 1.1 seconds. Gene?
Yeah, no question, Jim. You've got to take at least 0.3 of a second off as soon as you have possession. We saw possession and immediate out of bounds, so they went from 4.6 to 4.3.
Well, you got to think it's Manic here as far as options, and then you got Love, who has already seared his name on one spot on the floor. He's been off tonight, but maybe he's got another
and you got Walton
second
on the
half
floor too.
Shot to remember.
Yeah, Walton's known as a 3-point shooter, made 23 during the course of the year. And a quick timeout.
This one by Kansas.
Oh, I think maybe Carolina.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's down to 1 for each.
And 4.3 seconds, a lot of time on the clock. As you said, maybe some misdirection, maybe throw it over the top. And with 4.3, if you don't have that quick three, maybe another rip screen or a flare screen to a quick catch and shoot as well. 4.3 is a lot different than 3.4.
And conversely, Kansas was want to force him to throw it backwards, not forward, I think. So get that angle on the inbound passer where you're making him facing towards your backcourt, making him throw that way. A lot of teams like to run to that same side corner as well. Catch, turn, and we've seen Brady toe dance on that sideline.
Oh, Brady Manick can make anything here. And this Brady Manick and Love are dangerous and certainly must be guarded if you're Kansas.
Okay, it's going to be Johnson to inbound. They brought in McCoy for Carolina.
They can bite you once in a while. 3 for 12 during the course of the year from 3.
And maybe Love off the dribble. We know he's capable. 4 seconds, create something to get a 3.
And Brown on Manick, and here we go. Manick circling around. He slipped underneath. They go to Love. Love's going to be the one to take it. Puts up the shot. It's off. The game is over, and Kansas completes the biggest championship comeback all time. Heartache for the Tar Heels. 15 up at halftime. Kansas breaks the mark for the biggest halftime comeback that had previously been 10. The biggest overall comeback in championship game history, which had been 15. They were 16 down in that first half. Spot on the floor where he hit one on Saturday night, but look at Brown giving him very limited options.
Big size on the ball, well executed on a defensive end.
How about this, the comeback kids? These Kansas players, they're experienced, they're talented. And Caleb Love coming up just a little bit short, but they will be partying on Mass Street in Lawrence, Kansas tonight.
Jim, you won't hear Bill Self saying you're playing soft.
That's right. I'll give you one from our meeting with the Kansas team yesterday. We were talking about how much a win would mean to all of them to come back and win it, a dedication win to the 2020 team, and also a win for Bill Self and what has been, of course, a difficult season. His dad passed away, his best friend, his mentor, his dad passed away in January. And the kids told us about the first game after his father passed away. They were 17 down. And they came back in that game, and they said that kind of emboldened them as a group. They did that for their coach, and tonight they did it for the coach, down 16.
It's incredible, incredible.
Tracy, over to you.
Well, David, take me through what was happening at halftime and that speech that led to this comeback to come away with this win.
You know, I was in the locker room. I was smiling to my teammates. They thought I was crazy, and I said, "Yo, we just come out here, we have fun, and we do what we was born to do." I looked at Oj, I looked at CB, I looked at Remy, I looked at everybody. Do what got us to this moment, and we just executed.
How about to win this championship first for that 2020 team that you talked about wanting to win it for them? For Bill Self, who lost his father earlier this year, and just for this program to get another national championship, what does that mean?
I mean, this program went through so many highs and lows, and like you said, Coach lost his father. We played for him. We played to advance the 2020 team. It was just more than about us. It's about the culture and everything that Kansas stood for, and that's who we played for tonight.
Congratulations. Go celebrate.
Thank you. Thank you.
Whew. Guys, I got to see it again to believe it.
What a scene
really
we've had, huh?
How lucky are we?
No kidding. And how lucky have we been to share all these shining moments through the years with Bob Fishman. Fish, what a way to go out. The greatest ever. We just saw a second half Jayhawk juggernaut with a comeback for the ages and a championship in New Orleans.